Hello everybody, I am Brantman19. We're playing some more Transport Fever. We're going to move on to the second mission in the America series. Let's go on over there and take a look at it.
Steel, that's the stuff progress is forged from. Everything is possible. In Pittsburgh, the steel industry metropolis, the furnaces are running at full blast. Steel production is opening up new prospects for the construction of buildings, for the production of machines, and, last but not least, for railroads too. People are flocking to the city, and there's work here aplenty. Bright minds are working meticulously on inventions and new technologies. They've been experimenting with a new form of power called electricity for decades now, but the breakthrough now seems to be within reach. Perhaps even large machines will soon be powered by electrical forces. A new age has dawned. He who takes his chances now can expect a golden future.
Alright, so this mission is called Industrialization, but judging by the smokestacks, yeah, we're going to be industrializing a big area. Alright, let's get on in.
Pittsburgh, 1880, the stronghold of world steel production. The perfect time to invest in the steel and mechanical engineering industries. This will guarantee that our company always has the best iron horses in its stable. Our friend George Westinghouse, who revolutionized rail transport with the invention of the air brake, conducts his business from the town of Monroeville, where he is researching electricity. He's offering us a stake in his company in return for us helping him to get ahead of his closest competitors and achieve a breakthrough for his alternating current system.
Alright, so obviously we're going to be starting here in Pittsburgh, so let's take a look at our 5 metals. The first one is production peak. The Westinghouse plants should produce at least 8 machines in a single month. Build to capacity, ensure that the train to Monroeville transports at least 70 passengers at once. Animal testing, prevent Dr. Brown from performing his brutal practices. Turning point in the War of Currents, convince all districts of the benefits of alternating current by the year 1890. Coal with coal, inundate Tesla with coal. And so there's one timed mission right here. This one's kind of timed, but you can manipulate it. So anyways, let's go on in there and start this mission.
George Westinghouse is convinced of the superiority of alternating current and wants to produce all manner of lighting equipment and motors in his newly built factory. Only the Westinghouse plants are not very accessible. A direct railroad connection between the city and the town of Monroeville would make things considerably easier. The workers wouldn't already be tired from the walk when they turn up for their shifts at the factory.
Okay, so it looks like we need to connect Monroeville, which is way over here, to a rail network that's coming from Pittsburgh Central. And we'll go ahead and take a quick look at our metal count on that, and I think there's one related to it. Where is it? Ensure that the train to Monroeville transports at least 70 passengers at once. It really can be going to or from Monroeville, but either way it works. So we need to go ahead and build ourselves a train station, and we're going to build one right here, I think. Yeah, I think this is actually... Could I do it there, or is there anywhere else I'd rather do it? I think I'd rather do it right here. Alright, we'll build him at the end of that. And then we're going to need another ending track. Let's see, I'm going to build... Yep, here it is right here. We're going to build this ending track right here. Make sure that you build this ending track completely within the green circle. I cannot stress that enough. I missed it in the original playthrough. I missed it just because of that alone. Anyways, okay, so we're going to go ahead and build our line. You shouldn't just build it out like kind of like so. Try to keep costs low if you can, but it's not crucial. You're given 5 million to start. Go ahead and you can cross right through there. There we go. Perfect. That looks good. Now then, before we go well, we need to do one more thing here. We'll build right there. That's fine. There's no real speed test on this one, so we'll just continue on. All right, I've got this built out. Now, let's see, what can I do? I know one thing we need to do. We need to build up, to make a good passenger train service, you need to make sure that there's plenty of places for passengers. So I'm going to build tram stops. Alright, so he covers right there. We'll put another one right there. One over here. One right there. We'll put one more down here. We'll put one at the far end, one here in, sort of in the middle. Right there's fine. Let's put one all the way down here in this corner. We're gonna need one up here. One kind of in the middle. And then we'll put one, well, I think, honestly, I think that's fine. And then we're gonna need to do the same thing over here. So we need to put one by the, we'll put it right here on the railroad track. Right by the station, we'll need to put one here. Another one, well, let's put him further down here. Need another one there. One up here. And one up there. Yeah, he covers, yeah, I thought he covers all that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves some depots, because we're going to be doing them in both of these towns. Let's see, I want to build, we're going to put him right there. And we're going to put the other one, let's see, right up. Let's do him right here. There we go. So let's see here. I have a whole bunch of little stops in here that we need to be running to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need to buy 9 buses over here. We're going to do passengers, and we're going to be doing stagecoaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to do a different line for each vehicle. Alright, so road vehicle 1, you're going to all come here first. And then this guy's going to go here. Really simple line. And he's just going to be, let's call him Pit 1. Alright, let's come in here, find the second one. You'll get this guy, he's going to get his own line. He's going to go from here to there. And we'll call him, you guessed it, Pit 2. Third one. He's going to get his own line. We'll put this in right here. We're going to go from there to there. Call it Pit 3. Now you're okay if you're losing money on these lines. You're not supposed to be making a ton of money. Alright. Let's go right here. Let's go and get Pit 4 done. I'm going to go ahead and say this episode right here is probably all going to be me setting it up. Let's go ahead and open up the lines. Okay, Pit 3 went down there. Let's run Pit 4. In fact, let's leave this up in the corner for now. That way I can keep track of all my lines. Alright, Pit 4. Alright, get this guy right here. We're going to grab here again. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Pit 4. And call this one Pit 5. Next up is going to be Pit 6. There we go. Throw him to there. And all you got to do is you just need to run this one line into Pittsburgh Eastern and Central. You don't need to run it across the river. Let's go ahead and make Pit 7. We're going to run it from here to... Let's go ahead and make it run the distance. Pit 7. This is going to be a very clustered train station, by the way, but oh well, it's got to happen. Hopefully they don't all start arriving at the same time. It's going to inevitably, that'll happen regardless, but maybe we can get away with it. Pit 8. And then the very last one, you're going to go from there to there. There we go. That one will be called Pit 9, and we're done with all of Pittsburgh's. Okay, we'll run that there, and then later on, if we need to, we can add buggies to each one, but for now we need to come back over here. And we need to set up, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, only 5 over here though. By road vehicles, we're going to go with stagecoaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 10, you're going to have a line here to there. We're going to call you Monroe 1. Okay, here you are. We're going to call you from there to there. Call you Monroe 2. Okay, you right here. You're going to go Monroe 3. Monroe 3. There we go. Nice. You're going to come in. You're going to get called Monroe 4 will happen right here. All right. And last one, Monroe number 5. He's going to start here, and he'll be running to there. And let's hope they don't all cluster up the streets too bad. There's Monroe 5. Nice, we're running that one. We're good, we're good. Okay, now we need one last thing, and that is an actual train. And because it needs to carry 70, I'm only going to worry about getting a train that can carry that many. We're going to go with the Baldwin class. We might as well go the top of the line right off the bat. It can handle, let me see, it's, fastest speed is 37. So we need to, we'll probably could just go with regular passenger cars. I'm going to go with the chair story passenger car. 1, 2, let's see, they carry, let me see, how many do they carry? 16, so 16, 32, 64, there we go, that's perfect. All right, we're going to set him up with a new line. He's going to go from there to there. And yes, that's going to be called the Pittsburgh Monroeville line. Oh, that couldn't quite get. Let's call it the Pitt. There we go. Pitt Monroe line. If I can ever spell this all the way out. There we go. All right, there we go. We got trains going. We've got our bus lines going to make sure our trains are going to be working, and we'll get that award very shortly. Looks like, yep, and this was built inside. So let's go ahead and run the game. We got to start clicking out some time here. Now, it'll be a minute before we actually get some passengers. They'll actually probably start showing up over here first. Let's take a look over here. What's going on? There he comes, right there. And then these passenger guys are starting to run out here already. Alright, these guys are starting up here. Like I said, he's already coming back. He hasn't done anything yet. You don't have to worry about loans. You don't have to really worry about too many monetary things on this one. It's not too bad. But we'll be making, look at this, they've already started getting passengers hooked up. And one of these lines is going to get overran, these ones leading down here towards the factories. So don't be too worried about that. Okay. I'm kind of hoping I can get a passenger or two right off the bat here. I don't see anybody coming. So his first full trip did not transport anybody. Even though he might have somebody. Yep, he's got 5 passengers already. It's alright. They'll be ready to go on the next time. Maybe we can get 70 right with that. Okay. We've got to transport 100 of them, by the way. So look at that. We've already got our first passenger ready to go. We got more people walking down here. Hopefully they're going to get on that train. There they come.
The money is slipping through our fingers, people. We'll soon be bankrupt. But if we're prepared to grovel on our hands and knees, our financiers will grant us a bridge loan.
Yeah, that's not too important. I'm ahead anyway. I'm still not going to try to go into debt or anything, just because I like playing without having to worry about that. But we're still going to see what we can do. Look at that. They're delivering some passengers. It may not be full. Like this guy right here will get a full carriage. Let's see how much he brings in for us. He's going to bring in 1.84 26,000 for a full load of passengers. And they're all coming here to get on this rail line at some point. I've got 12 on it right now, which means we'll make some money, not a lot. How many do we have? Yeah, we're building up over here pretty quickly. 55 people. If we can go ahead and hurry that up just a little bit, if I can get one more, one or two more of these passengers to pick up. We're at 63. Come on, guys. I need more of you to show up. We're at 60. The train is entering the green circle right now. It may not happen this time, but it'll happen the next. And you can get this one throughout any part of the mission.
Nothing more stands in the way of the operation of the electric factory in Monroeville. We should help George Westinghouse to get production rolling. Growth, growth, and more growth is the motto. Only once production is running smoothly will our friend have the means to make the decisive breakthrough in his research into alternating current. And that's absolutely in our interest, as Westinghouse's profit is also our profit.
Alright, so we need to make sure he can start production, which, by the way, this guy's, just hit 22, and he's not even made it halfway back yet. How many is over here? 52. That's good. We're doing really well on that. So we need to get production going on these machines. So let's take a look at what the machines require. And here's their factory right here. They need planks and they need steel. Well, I can already see the steel plant right here. The steel, we need iron and coal, which over here we have our coal, and all the way over here we have our iron. Right here we have a planks. This is where we make planks right here at the sawmill. It requires logs, which are coming from right here. So there's multiple ways you could do this. That comes down to, you could run a rail line over there. It's not going to be very good. Personally, I prefer to run trucks over there, so that's what I'm going to do. First off, let me get these roads connected up. Okay, I want to build out from here. There's that one, and I want to connect here if I can. There we go. We got our full mission for Monroeville done. The all 100 passengers. Okay, hopefully we can hurry it up. And how many do I have on here now? 68. Almost what I needed. Let's see, how many do I have waiting? 44. If you guys could move some more people around a little bit quicker, that would be nice. And see, they're all waiting to leave over here already. Okay. There's lots of people waiting over here to go. And he's making us... Watch, let's see how much he makes. Off of a round of 68, which is 12, 12 less. He makes 459,000. So you gotta imagine a full load, he probably makes 475, nearly, 500,000 a run. So that's not too bad. So alright, I've gotten some of the infrastructure built on this side. This is going to run out to there. That's good. Now we need to build a road network that's going to come all the way across to there. So always going to use these dirt roads for this part. Alright, here he comes. It's going to be a wacky looking route at first, I know, but we kind of need to run a wacky route. Okay, here. Doesn't really matter how that one goes. Let's run over here. He comes out from there, and then let's connect. There we go. We got ourselves a nice road. Now let's get the infrastructure in place on this side. So we need to set up freight hauling. We're going to need a large truck station right here. Let's put him right there, save us some time. And then we're going to use our awesome little method about setting up bus and tram shops, or tram stops, to get things just close enough to work. Right there. We'll have another one set them off here. Yeah, we'll set them here. And then we'll do this one right here. And then we need to have more pickup spots. So this one's going to be a smaller one. Okay, there's his drop-off spot. This one over here is going to need a drop-off spot as well. Doesn't need to be a huge one. There we go. And then these guys are going to need drop-off spots on their ends. Right there. And then put this guy right there. All right. So the idea is this guy over here is going to pick it up from here. He's going to take it right here, and then he'll be going back. Oh, there we go. Filled to capacity. We just passed that one. So anyways, like I was saying, we're going to have a guy go from here to there, and then drop off planks, or drop off logs to make planks. And then that's going to drop off on this one, and then somebody's going to take it all the way down here to be dropped off here. At the same time, we're going to have a guy... Let's go ahead and set this one up too while I'm at it. And this will be the last thing I set up for a minute. Put this one right here. He doesn't even have to cross the railroad tracks. Then we'll have a guy run from here to there. Another one will run from here to there. And then they'll make steel, and the steel guy will run it here. And then once that's done, we'll have a guys run the finished product from here into Monroeville. So, alright guys, I think I'm going to end this one right here. We will set up our lines next time. We will set up our wagons or whatever we're using to transport, and we'll have everything good and going. So, alright guys, appreciate y'all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.